Okay, the caves at Benmore, they're not water formed like caves you get south of the border or up in Assynt. They're formed by a previous ice age event, and so they by nature are very different in their form. They're very rocky, and they're still very deep, but they don't have any water present particularly, apart from the very famous puddles in certain parts of it. They're narrow in places, but for the most part they're very walkable. So although you may be lowered in on ropes and what have you in some of the caves, in actual fact the passage through can be very straightforward, and it's very appropriate for people of all ages and all abilities. They're very exciting because it's an environment that people generally haven't been in before. They haven't necessarily been underground, and so being in the dark with several tons of rock over your head sounds like a nerve-wracking experience, but in actual fact, by the time you've been through one, the confidence builds and you go into a second that may be smaller and more difficult technically, and then by the time you leave you actually want to be doing more and more. Tends to be the thing that folks notice by the time they come back out again, is the temperature changes in caves and the change in the physical environment that they've been in, and the confidence that they can gain out of a first session caving can carry them all the way through the scariest of activities after that.
What was good about the last cave you went into?
There's this really tiny wee bit that you have to slide down. It's quite scary, but you don't go down that far, so it's like a big relief when you touch the ground.
What did you think about the caving before you came here?
I didn't think that it'd be like this. I thought it would be more like man-made, but it's like completely natural.
Oh.